What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I want to apologize for my voice from this moment forward. I've had whatever the doctors say, the COVID-19 or whatever. It's whatever. Hey, well, right now we're about to do a full walkthrough of this Skeeter FXR20 FLEX. 2026, baby. Let's get into it, son. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. My name is TJ McKenzie here at Marshall's Marine. And as always, Clay, what are we going to do? Exactly. We are going to start at the horses. We're going to do a nice walk around of the outside of the boat, including the trailer. This is the 2026 FXR20 FLEX. And some cool different options for this year. So I'm super excited. Well, here we are. This is a 250 Yamaha VMAX SHO, brand new cowling cover. I know it's not brand new to some people, but oh my gosh, it just looks so good. The newly redesigned, every single sharp edge, you have to keep your hand away from it or you will get cut. It does have the Baystar hydraulic steering, tilt and trim on it, duh. And then we have the 12-inch Atlas hydraulic jack plate. But right on the jack plate, we do have the clips for our boat buckles on the back, retractable boat buckles as well. 8-foot Minn Kota Raptors. Ain't going nowhere. I love these things. They are like 400,000 pounds, but they ain't going nowhere, period. End of discussion. Now, we do have, I'll talk about the color options here in a minute. Don't worry about that. We do have the Skeeter built trailer. And before y'all go, we've had this in other videos. Oh my gosh, the trailer doesn't match. Yes, it does, people. Just because it doesn't match the hull, there's plenty of other accent colors that match to the trailer. It is the same exact gel coat and color option right here, and it perfectly matches the trailer. Again, a Skeeter built trailer. All FXRs have the upgraded wheel package. We don't have the low profile wheels anymore. We have a little bit smaller wheel with a beefier tire, so that way we can go off-roading on them curbs when we're going through McDonald's drive-through at like 4 in the morning on the way to the derbies. All right, we do have the Skeeter badging all along the fiberglass fender. Blacked out Skeeter badging right there to match what? The blacked out Skeeter badging on the boat. Come on, people. We also have the FXR20 right here coming down. We do have the Flex badging on the console. As we continue down, I'm going to talk about the different color options after I talk about our step. This is it is a newly redesigned Skeeter trailer, so this step right here is for easy access to get maybe something out of the day box or the rod box. But hey, this is what's going on with the Flexes for this year. If you do not like this color option, that is no problem, because the FXR 2021, the Flex series, has so many different color options. So it's almost like nobody wants a color that everyone else has. Well, there's now 400 something color options, not literally, but there's a lot more color options than Skeeter used to offer. We've got silver options, we've got gold options, there's red options, blue options, green options, all of them, and they look really, really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Check us out on the Marshalls Marine website, or go to the Skeeter website and you can look at all these flex options, which is beautiful. All right, so we also have the pinstripe on the trailer, Skeeter built trailer to match our boat. We have the spare tire right there towards the tongue of the trailer. We do have our winch. We have our jack right next to it, and then the beautiful swing away tongue Skeeter's famous for. You ready, people? Hey, we're bass fishermen. We're not all good at math, all right? If we build that perfect garage to put our bass boat in there and it's a little too short, that's what the swing away tongue's for. Skeeter's always got our backs. Don't worry about that. Beautiful FXR badging with the foam for anti-slip when you're getting in and out of the boat. And then we have our beautiful tongue and all of our electrical hookups for our vehicles and our safety chains as well. Whew, I think that's it. Clay, let's hop on inside of the boat and show these people where they're going to be spending the majority of their time when they're catching some big ends. All right, so Clay's going to start on the outside of the boat, give y'all a really good view of our bilge compartment right here. What's new from the, what it was like the ZX21s, before the ZXR, when it was just the FX and the ZX models. Remember, we used to have that little compartment. We used to have a little square compartment right here, and that was the only access. Now, they did make it easy. We could unscrew some compartments right here and lift it out to get batteries out. No more. No more. Huge. Full access to anything. We don't have to worry about it anymore. If we have any type of live well issues, battery issues, bilge issues, we can easily access everything right here. We have a little tool tray, easy to get in and out. Whenever I undo my clips and my motor tote, I put them in the tray, so that way super easy to access when they're on the outside of the boat. We have our Minn Kota precision sonar right there. I think that is a 5-bank charger for all of the graphs and electronics craziness that we're running nowadays. Move over, we do have our interstate battery, and we have our 8-foot Raptors. Are they not coming with, I'll get back to y'all on the YouTube video. I don't think they're coming with Dakota lithiums anymore. Or that might be like the FXR, like top of the line, like the Apex might come with Dakota lithiums. I'm not sure. But I know we did a FXR video one time earlier in the year and it came with Dakota lithiums. But I'll double check that. I'm not, maybe they changed that for the flexes. I don't know. For the flex on it, I don't know. But we do have our 8-foot Raptor pumps right here. We have our fuse panel, easy access, and our main battery switch right there. All right, Clay, hop on inside the boat and we'll start with the rear compartments, the live wells, and then move into the captain's chair. All right, everybody, just for the ease of the video, I did take our butt seat out just so that way we have full range of our back deck right here. Before we get started opening compartments, I do want to show y'all this. I don't know if this is a Skeeter exclusive, a Yamaha exclusive, or what, but this is the newly designed nav light. Let me know when you get into focus, Clay. Beautiful. Now, it's not some like super special nav light or whatever, but it is fully LED, so no more bulbs going out or anything like that. They're supposed to be like 2 or 3 times brighter and last 2 or 3 times longer. So I do have one on my boat, and they are pretty bright, so they're awesome. I do like the newly redesigns. I know like the G3s have them, and some other like Yamaha built Express. Yep, Yamaha built boat has those as well. So this is super easy to get out. The butt seats do have threads in them, so that way whenever you do put them in, you can lock them in place and they're not going anywhere. I'll start on the outside. These are the back rear compartments right here. Super deep. Can hold plenty of tackle boxes, plenty of storage bags, little maintenance tackle boxes if you want to keep tools and stuff in there. And we do have the full aluminum outside and the foam on the top of the lid, so that way when it closes, it seals everything from outside elements, keeps water from getting in there. But if water does get in there, don't fret, because we do have a solution for that. We do have the Skeeter live wells. Now on the FXR, you do get a dedicated recirculate pump and a dedicated fill for both. So you get 2 pumps per live well, which is really, really awesome. We do have the live well mats. You know, a lot of people put the, I'll just go ahead and pull it out and show y'all. A lot of people put like pool noodles to keep the, number one, it's to keep the sunlight from coming through every time you open and close. It kind of stresses the fish out. These are the second best thing. It's one full piece, and when the water's in there, the mat's gonna float right here at the top. You can move the mat, cull your fish out, and no fish are going to be trying to jump out on you. So Skeeter built live wells. Skeeter built live wells in there. Super, super good. They create, and you can run them all day long on our the new touchscreen panel. And if it is one of those super, super hot summer days, the oxygenator is also in the live well as well. So put this back in here, screw it down, and it ain't going nowhere. Awesome. All right, let's move down into the floor of the boat. I'll start on our passenger side over here. Pretty much the same in all the FXRs. We do have our Skeeter grab handle, nice foam padding for rods and reels, Skeeter strap. Can you see that good, Clay? Got the Skeeter strap right here for our co-angler rods, or if we have just an abundance of rods and we need to use this side compartment. Super comfortable Skeeter seats, easy access to our dry box right here, and still big dry box. Dry box also has a plug in it, so that way USB-C and USB plugs, that way we can charge some of our electronics, GoPros, or cell phones. Real comfortable. I'm not super, super tall, right under 6 foot, so I'm super comfortable in this seat. Skeeter makes a firm seat, but I really like a firm seat whenever there's 3 or 4 footers, and when you're in a super soft seat, you're dang breaking your back trying to Skeeter handles the waves perfectly fine, but there's some waves that a bass boat can't handle. When you're fishing on St. Lawrence River or the Great Lakes like Saginaw Bay and stuff, you get your butt beat in, but you're going to be sore the next day, just not as sore, because Skeeter has really, really good seats. They do raise right here on the edge, so that way it kind of hugs you a little bit. I believe they're really, really comfortable. Big believer in Skeeter seats. Sitting in the driver's seat, we have easy access to our cooler right here, and our cooler can double as a seat as well. You get a good look. Super, super deep. If I stay straight, it goes all the way about to my elbow, and there's little shelves on the side for sandwiches, anything you want to keep dry and out of the ice. Have a step right here and 2 cup holders to put your drinks in there. All right, sitting in the driver's seat, we have our steering wheel with the FXR badging on it. This is what directs our Yamaha 250 SHO, that mean machine in the back. Got to keep our fingers away from it. Too sharp, gonna get cut. I love the way that looks. I don't know if I've said that yet or not. We right behind it, for easy access, we do have our trim gauges for our jack plate and our motor. Really, really easy accessible. Always can keep our hands nice and secure on the wheel, and then we can access those. We don't have any gauges. That's crazy, right? Well, not really. We have our full Skeeter command center right here where we can access all of our information, fully touchscreen, full digital, and we can do everything from, it even has a culling system to where we can cull our fish out, and we can keep track of lights, nav lights, fully electric switch panel. Super, super cool, and Skeeter puts their little professional twist on there. We do have a video showing that, which is awesome. Main power button right here, which is LED backlit, and our horn button right here, which is LED backlit as well. And then we have our key to start our motor. I've said it 1,000 times. Most important tool in any boat. Marshall's Marine prioritizes in safety, and we're safety oriented, we're family oriented, and family oriented is safety oriented. So wear your kill switch, wear your life jacket, please, people, please. All right, and then we have our Yamaha throttle with our up and down trim switches on there. Right there at the bottom of that is where we will connect our trim switch. Clay, get some B-roll of this. We have our open and closed switch right here by Flow-Rite. So that way we can open and close our live wells. And then we do have our dry dock. What is our dry dock? Great question, people. So if I said, hey, we have a situation where we might be getting some water into our compartments, dry dock is an interior fan that runs throughout all the compartments in the boat, and it will dry our compartments out, at least get some of that moisture out of there to protect our equipment. Good question. All right, so right in front of me, we do have an Explorer 12 from Humminbird. Down imaging, side imaging, we do get the Lake Master mapping and all of the many features. Explorers can run Humminbird 360 and they can run Mega Live. Sitting in the console right here while you're idling, looking for those brush piles, offshore ledges and such, you will mainly be using your Lake Master mapping, your down imaging, and your side imaging. Of course, 2D. And then you have this magnetic little compartment right here, so that way you can put your Lake Master chips in there. So really comfortable, really easy to access everything. We have our Raptor switch right here in a little case. If I don't throw it right there, and then our hot foot as well. So let's move on up to the front deck. Moving on up to the front deck. This is a right under 21 foot boat, so it's like 20 foot, gosh, 8 to 10 inches or something like that. And we do have plenty of room even to put a trash can. Everybody knows this is my favorite part in any boat. Moving up, we do have plenty of storage compartments. Let's go ahead and open all of them up for you guys. All right. So, looking at all of our storage compartment, on the left and the right, we do have our large interior rod lockers. They do have the mega rod tubes at the back of them, and there is the shelves built into them with fiberglass, so that way you can strap your rods down and everything will be nice and organized. And then going to our center storage compartment, we do have the Skeeter tackle trays. Now, what I mean by Skeeter tackle trays, these little tackle boxes are not built by Skeeter, but these are. Us tournament anglers, we do travel a lot, and it's easy to just pick up all these trays. We can take these into our hotel rooms, rig up, and then bring them back out, set them down. Now they're nicely organized. TJ, they're going to move around a lot and all this, all that. We've got bungees right here, people. Skeeter's a step ahead of you. Bungees, they ain't going nowhere. Bungee down, secure. So that's both of our rod lockers and our center storage compartment. Now they are lit. Every single compartment in here has a LED light on it. And then we have our net. Super easily accessible. And stored nice and out of the way. That is our Skeeter cover in this compartment. Now, I did not touch on a very important compartment. Why is that? Because it's our day box. It's the box that we're going to spend the majority of our time. And Skeeter does have the little they're kind of like for spinner baits and stuff, but it's little dividers to keep our day boxes separate. I like this very, very back one to be baits that I'm using today. This one right here will be baits that I cut off, and then this one right here has my dyes and all of my little miscellaneous tools, like if I'm changing out. If I'm throwing a crankbait all day long, I'll probably have a few split rings, and I'll probably have a few treble hooks that I can throw on there and change them out whenever they get dull. Because if we're cranking rocks. Come on, people. All right. And then right on each side of our Skeeter step, we do have little slots right here in the aluminum for scissors, pliers, split ring pliers, anything of that nature. Now, we do have our famous Skeeter ruler. If you're like me, you'll be using this all the time because you catch little fish. If you're like Clay, you can pretty much, just pretty much just take that ruler and just throw it away, because you're just going to catch giant fish. You're never going to have to know if it's, 12 inches or not, but whatever. I'll be as good as him one day. Nah, I'm just joking. I mean, I'm not. He is a great fisherman, but I do catch little fish, but it's all right. All right, moving up to the front of the boat where we're going to spend the majority of our time. We do have our famous Skeeter rod straps. I mean, look at those. They're just so beautiful. So beautiful. You gotta love the Skeeter rod straps. Best in the industry right there. We have our wonderful Minn Kota Ultrex Quest. That is a 36 volt, 112 pound thrust. The fastest, quietest, and strongest on the market. We love our Minn Kota Ultrex Quest. Now, with the Minn Kota Ultrex Quest and the Humminbird units and the Minn Kota Raptors, wouldn't it be really cool if they could all talk to each other? They do. It's called the One Boat Network. You can even control it on your phone. You can control everything on your phone nowadays. They did it. They did it. So we can control everything on our phone. We can manage waypoints. We can direct our trolling motor, and we can put up and down our Raptors with the click of a button of pulling out our phone, which is awesome. We do have a Explorer 12. Now, this is standard to have one Explorer in the back and one Explorer in the front. We can get the upgrades. That way we can have a dual stack mount Explorers up here at the front as well, if that's something that we are interested in. And then we do have our Minn Kota Quest. It is very similar to the Ultrex, the standard Ultrex foot pedal, but it is the Quest foot pedal because we have our One Boat Network button, and that could either be putting down a waypoint on our Humminbird Explorer units, or it could be dropping our Raptors, which is really, really cool that we can program that button to do whatever we want it to do. Have a nice cup holder right here, and another charging location for cell phones, and or if we're doing any type of filming with GoPros or anything like that, that we can charge our electronics. Do have a navigation button. Whoa, our nav light button, our navigation lights, to turn our bow lights on. If we press it forward, it'll turn our nav lights on. If we press it back, then it'll turn our nav lights or just our anchor light on in the rear. And then our trim button is to put our trim up and down. Whew. That was a quick run through of our 2026 Skeeter FXR20 FLEX. The FLEX stands for all of the different options that we have for color-wise, but the interior of the boat is very similar. They're the majority the same. And I hope you enjoyed the video. This is our second or third, no, it's like our fourth or fifth Skeeter. It's our second FXR. We've done like 2 ZXRs, and we've done the ZX models as well. So there's a Skeeter in every single price range and every single budget. And I love doing the Skeeters because I'm a Skeeter owner myself. I love Skeeters. I like doing walkthroughs of Skeeters because I can put it into personal experience. How these boats are built, how well they handle on the water. Hey, if y'all like to see a Skeeter on the test lake, we can show you how it handles on the water. But Clay and I plan to do some videos of taking either his personal Skeeter out. Clay's a Skeeter man too. Sorry, y'all are in Skeeter country over here in Lake City, South Carolina. But But we might take Clay's personal Skeeter out or my personal Skeeter out, show y'all how the ZXRs and the FXRs handle out on the water. That would be a pretty cool video. Let us know if that's something you want to see. Leave a comment, like the video. Hey, if you want to check out this Skeeter FXR Flex personally, you can visit us here in Lake City, South Carolina. We do have a location in Georgetown, South Carolina as well. You can give us a call at this phone number right here, or you can visit us on the website right here. Now on the website, there's hundreds of boats that you can click and go through all of the images on. You can either do you can like walk through the boat on your cell phone. It's really, really cool. They use some type of camera where it's like a 360 view, and you can walk through all the boats and you know, look in the compartments. I don't even know why Clay and I are here. I guess I just like hearing myself talk. I don't know. But no, we love putting these videos out. Hey, if y'all want to see a particular boat, y'all let us know. But this was a video of our 2026 Skeeter FXR20 FLEX. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Hey, check out, you know, the videos at the end. You know, we always put videos at the end. Check those out. And, hey, we really enjoyed it. We will see y'all next time. Peace out.